Hi guys, I haven't been live and I wanted to come live. This is such a last minute decision. I'm literally sitting off and just reflecting on my day. I've had a really good morning and I wanted to come by and just speak about something that I think most of us do and we don't recognize it. As I'm ending my day and on my way home, I stopped off at a convenience store. I'll just say that. And as I was leaving, I had a conversation with a young lady. Well, a lady. She's younger than me. And I don't know her. I've seen her around, but she came to me and she said, Tina, I'm having problems in my marriage. And so she proceeded to tell me some of the things that's going on. And so I asked her exactly what's going on, right? And what has she done to rectify some of these things. And a few things she said to me really stood out to me, because this is part of most of our problems as women and men too, is that she said to me, I'm so tired of telling him what he needs to do. I've told him this, I've shown him that, I've sent him this, I've gotten help for that, I've tried every single thing under the sun, and he hasn't done anything to help this marriage. Just last night, I went home, I got takeout, and I wanted to try something different. So I went home, I sat down at the table, I set the table really, really nicely. Now, I'm walking you through what this lady had to tell me she did. And I set the table, I set up his favorite wine, I set the food up, and as he sat down, he looked at the food and he sighed. So automatically, I asked him, what is he sighing for? And he said, nothing. And she said, automatically, I got irritated, because the fact that I decided to be creative, order takeout, and it was his favorite takeout, wine, set up that table, he can have the gall to sigh. So I asked her, okay, so how did the dinner go? Was there any conversation? And what happened after the dinner? And she said, while they was eating dinner, he was very, very quiet. So she was quiet for a bit, but then she said, why aren't you talking? I mean, I did all of this for you. Is there anything I do that is satisfying or that pleases you? And he said, yeah, I'm thankful. I enjoyed it and I'm enjoying the food and so forth. So why aren't you talking? I'm so tired of this. I mean, I don't know what else to do. So they finished. Well, this is her version. They finished. So she said, she asked him, does he want to go for a drive? So he said, only if she wants to. So she took it as he didn't want to go for a drive. In a nutshell, how many of you are willing to admit that you take the bull by the horn with the same or similar reaction, assuming that your husband and or significant other has no interest in the marriage and or relationship? I'll wait. The reality is, it is my experience that if I have the opportunity to talk to the husband, I'll tell you what most husbands say to me. Tina, one, she never even gave me a chance. And she didn't even know why I was sighing. She didn't even know that I'm had a long day, and that my legs been hurting all day, and that as I was working, I slipped, I pulled a muscle. I'm just being simple for you guys. This is a simple version of it. I'm afraid to say anything, because no matter what I say or don't say, it's a problem. I said I don't want to go for a drive. I mean, I'm afraid to say I don't want to go for a drive, or say yes or no only if they want to go, because no matter what I say, it's just going to take it out of whack or out of context. So I'm saying all this to say, ladies, I'm trying to do it in a nutshell. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. That's one. It's also sometimes you say too much without giving your husband and or significant other the opportunity to express themselves. You see, sometimes we as women, I've been guilty of it as well. Sometimes we as women, we want to be answered ASAP. We want a response ASAP. What is going on? This is what's going on. That we can push our partners away. We can make our partners so afraid to answer, fear of recourse. So my advice to her was, one, give me a call so I can help you out. But in the short instance, go home, ask your husband what is it that he would like to do this evening. Sit in silence. If he has nothing to say, ask him, does he want to go for a drive, sit on the beach, take that same wine you bought that you know he likes to drink, take a picnic basket, sit on the beach, and just say to him, babe, you know what? I do so much talking. I over talk you sometimes that I haven't even taken the time out to find out where you're at, what you want, how you feel. I've been extremely selfish. So you know what? As of today, I'm giving you the floor, and honor it. That's just a short instance. Okay, guys? So let me know your thoughts when you come back on the replay. But that's a lot of our problem, us as women, especially us as ambitious women. And this young lady has an amazing job. And you know what she said in the end when I went through a few things? She said, you know, Tina, I am so busy at work. I am so impatient when I get home. Like, I am going through so much at work that when I get home, I don't have time for the same hogwash that I go through at work. Why is it that when I come home, I got to experience the same thing that I'm experiencing at work? The reality is, she's not experiencing the same thing. It's called transference, right? It's also called, you're not able to separate one from the other. That's your husband, and that's work. And what's happening is you've merged them together. You've now put your husband in as an employee. You've now put your husband on your employee roster. Think about it.